Hello everyone, this is my channel Tally Learning World. In today's video, I will discuss about how do we create a company in TallyPrime and how do we record basic transactions of accounting with the help of ledgers as well as stock items in TallyPrime. So as you can see, once we open the Tally, you will get this kind of screen. The screen will call as startup menu screen. So here we'll click on create company. Once we click on create company, it will ask you to select the company data path. So if you want to select the company data path, you can go to select from drive, you can select desktop. So whichever you want, you can select the data folder. As I will select here TallyPrime data. So here my companies are going to create it in this folder. So let me give the name of the company as demo company. I have given, and address I can give here whatever the company's address, like for example Mumbai East Andheri. So here you can see here the state. I'll select here Maharashtra, and you can give the pin codes as per your required, and the mobile number, telephone number and email ID. So as per this the requirement, you can just give your details of your company and you can just press enter. So here there is an option called financial begins from. As you can see, the company has been created at the time of current financial year, that is 1st April 2021, and if I wanted to start the books from assume from 1st June, I can create it from 1st June, or whichever the date when your company has been started, you can give over here. So if you are getting any additional features over here in this company creation, you can just press F12 and you can disable it. And if you need any additional features, like you want to keep your company's encryption like password, and you want to see the basic details of your company relating to your currency, you can just press enable from F12 configuration. As I don't want to give any kind of security to my company, I'll just press Ctrl A to accept. So shortcut key is Ctrl A to accept the screen, or you can press enter and you can save the screen. So once the company is created successfully, you will be getting this kind of screen. So based on your requirement, you can enable the features. So I wanted to show you the transactions without GST. So I'll disable the GST, and I don't want it to show any kind of options relating to remote access or browser access, so I'll be disabling this option. So I'll just press Ctrl A and accept. As you can see, this is the gateway of Tally. Once the company is got created successfully, you will be getting into the screen. To create a stock item or ledgers, you need to just click on create. So as you can see, you are getting the head called accounting masters and inventory masters. To create a ledgers, you can click on ledgers and you can give the name of the parties. So whenever you are going to purchase, at the time it will be your creditors from whom you can do purchase. Creditors are your suppliers, so you can give here in bracket as supplier, group under sundry creditors, and you can give the creditors address whatever the party belongs from. So if the party is belong from Navi Mumbai, and I'll just give his pin code, I'll just press Ctrl A, and the same way you can create it for your customers. So you can create your customers with the group under data as customers. In bracket I have selected as customers. So here we'll select group under sundry debtors. So assume if the party is from any of the country, from wherever he belongs to. Assume belongs from Mysore. So I'll just give his state as Karnataka and I'll just press Ctrl A. To create a ledgers of additional, that is relating to purchase and sale, we need to create a purchase ledger under purchase account group, and we'll just press enter and accept to create this ledger. To create a sales ledger, we'll create a sales under sales account. So as you can see, the creation of the purchase ledger and sales ledger, it's been done now. So we'll go to gateway of Tally. So here we have to create some stock items which you wanted to sell. To create stock items, we will go to create. At the time of creation of the stock item also you can create a unit of measure, or before creating the stock item you can create a unit of measure. So whenever you are going to create a stock item, they should have a measurement with what is the units you are going to measure. So assume if you wanted to create a books, so you have to create a units called numbers. So you can give here under units as numbers, that is NOS formal name, and I'll give here numbers, and I'll give that number of decimal places as 2. I'll just press accept. So here as you can see I have created successfully the unit. I'll create a stock item. To create a stock item, I have just pressed create stock item. I'll give the name of the item as books, and you are getting if any additional details you can just press F12 and disable the options whichever it's not required if it's additional details. As you can see in my company there are many options has been by default enabled, so I'll just disable those options, and I have created under books under primary, and I'll set the unit of measure as numbers. So if you wanted to provide any opening stock for the books you can just press F12. We have the option over here provide opening stock for the stock balances. We'll make this option to yes. So you will be getting the option called opening balances. You can give the opening quantity, rate and value. As I don't want it to give any of the opening balances, I'll just press Ctrl A. So now the creation of the stock item, creation of the party ledger have been done. So what we will do, we'll go to gateway of Tally. From the gateway of Tally, so first and foremost thing, we should invest the capital. So if you want to, so we will create a capital account. To create a capital account, we'll go to create ledger. We'll give the name of the ledger as capital under capital account, and we'll just press enter, and else you can press Ctrl A to save the ledger. So once the ledgers has been created, you can see the ledgers by going to alter ledger. As you can see there are ledgers now capital, sundry creditors that are suppliers, sundry debtors are customers, purchase as well as sales. So and the stock items if you want to view you can just see here I have created the stock item with the name called books. If you want to create multiple stock items you can create it by using the create feature, like for example pens under numbers, and we'll just press Ctrl A. So the same thing you can create multiple stock items as I have showed in this video. You can create whichever stock items. If you want to create multiple stock items you can go to chart of accounts. So you can use the option here stock items, and you can press Alt H. Once you click on Alt H you will be getting option create multiple create. So you can create multiple stock items from the screens as well, like pencils under primary numbers. I can create eraser under primary numbers, sharpener. I can select under primary numbers, basic as so on. You can create multiple ledgers or stock items from here. So I'll just press Ctrl A. So as you can see, there have been 5 items has been created in my books of accounts. So to record this, the transactions, first we will go to voucher. In the voucher, we have the screens here. In the right side, you can see the button bars. So F4, it's for contra. The shortcuts has been displayed. So by using F6, we will be recording the receipt voucher. So first we will try to introduce a capital to our business from cash to capital account. I'll invest some of the amount of 10,000 rupees. I'll just press enter and accept this voucher. And if you want to give any narration, the narration can be provided. Once the capital is got introduced in your company, you can check your balance sheet. It's been showing under capital account and it's showing under current asset. So till now there is no profits in our company. As you can see in the profit and loss account, it's everything is blank. So as you can see, we will go to stock summary. We have stock items but without any closing balances. So let's record a transaction of purchase. To record a transaction of purchase, we will go to Gateway of Tally, Vouchers. So then we will use the voucher shortcut F9 for purchase. As everyone can see, the purchase voucher has been opened. The first, it's asking the supplier invoice number. Supplier invoice number in the sense, whenever you guys going to purchase, so you will be receiving the sales invoice copy from your opposite supplier seller. So his sales invoice number will be your supplier invoice number. So assume I'll give here 201 is a sales invoice number as my supplier invoice number, and I'll select the party name as creditors. I'll just press Ctrl A to accept the receipt detail screen, and one more time to Ctrl A from the party details screen. I will select the purchase ledger and I'll select the stock item books with quantity 10. I'll give the rate as, for example, 25, and I'll select pens with 10 quantity with 10 rupees, and I'll select pencils with quantity 10, rate 5. So and so on. If you want, you can select the same way multiple stock items. If you want the list of all stock items from this screen itself, if you press space bar, it will be displayed. So we'll just select here end of list and we'll press Ctrl A. As you can see now in my gateway of Tally, I have went to stock summary. Now there are some stock items which has now closing balance. So let's record a transaction of sales. Before we go to the transaction of sales, as you can see in the profit and loss account, there is no profit, and it shows here the purchase account amount is 400 and the closing stock it's displayed of 400. So to record a transaction of sales, we'll go to voucher and we'll press F8 the sales. We'll select the party name as debtors. To get this dispatch details screen, you can just press Ctrl A, again Ctrl A from the party details screen. So select the sales ledger and select the name of the item, books, quantity assume 5, and you try to sell it for 30 rupees, which means more than the purchase rate. and then try to sell the pens with 5 quantity and the rate is 15, we'll press enter. As if you want multiple say stock items, you can do the sales, and we'll just press enter, and you will get a bill-wise detail screen. You can select here enter as a new reference and accept the voucher. As you can see, once the sales has been done, we can go to our profit and loss account. You can see there is a profit of rupees 50 rupees in my company, and the sale has been made for 225 rupees. So you can just go to stock summary and you can see the balances, whatever the stock which is available in your company right now. If you want to get this another screen like whatever your inwards and outwards in your stock, you can just by using F12 you can enable the option show goods inwards, show goods outwards, and then press Ctrl A. So you can see the entire details view, what is your inwards and what is your outwards, and what are your closing balances in your company. So we'll just press escape, and to record once the payment and once the purchase and sales been done, we need to record a payment as well as a receipt from the customer. So once sales has been done, we need to receive the money from our customer. To record this receipt, we will go to voucher. From the voucher, we'll press F6. So as you can see here, we have the receipt voucher got open. We'll select the cash account as we are going to receive the money through cash. So we'll select here the party name as debtors, because whenever we do sales to our customers, we will be going to receive the money from them. So we need to record a transaction of receipt. So I will give the entire money, that is 225 rupees from my customer is going to pay. So I'll select here nature of reference as against reference to settle my previous bills. As you can see, whatever my pending bills are there, it's been displayed over here. We'll just select this pending bill and we'll try to accept the voucher. Once we have received the money, as you can go to balance sheet, you can see here in the current asset your money it's been got increased, and you can see the sundry debtors has become 0 now. So the same way we will go to gateway of Tally, will record a voucher for payment for whatever we have been purchased. We need to make a payment for our suppliers. We'll make a cash payment to our suppliers. We'll select the party name as creditors and we'll give the money 400, whatever the balance amount was there, and we will get against reference screen over here to settle the previous bills, and we'll just press enter and accept. So now as you can see, if we go to balance sheet, so we have here there is no liabilities. So whatever the liabilities amount was there, it has been cleared, and we have in the profit of 50 rupees. The same way, if you go to profit and loss account, you can see your purchases which worth of 400, and you have did the sales worth of 225 rupees, and you have a profit of, and your closing balance of, it's whatever it's been displayed over here, it's your total stock what is available right now with you, it's 225 rupees. As you can see now, here there is a profit of 50 rupees as your net profit. So if you want to check your whatever the closing stock is there available in your company, you can go to stock summary. In stock summary, you will be getting the detailed view of your closing stock. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly like, comment, share my videos. For more videos, subscribe to my channel Tally Learning World. and press the bell icon to get new updates and new videos.